And on this Monday, July 21st, 2025 edition of Newsmakers, Pope Leo is calling for an end to the barbarity of war after last week's shelling of the only Catholic church in Gaza. Michael Kastner reports.
Che si fermi subito la barbarie della guerra.
The Pope spoke Sunday of his deep sorrow while reading out the names of the people killed at the Holy Family Church on Thursday. The Israeli attack killed 3 and wounded 9, including a priest who took refuge inside the sanctuary. Speaking after his prayer, Pope Leo said this act unfortunately adds to the ongoing military attacks against the civilian population and places of worship in Gaza. I'm Michael Kastner.
U.S. Ambassador to Israel Mike Huckabee has condemned recent attacks at a Christian village and its historic church in the West Bank. Huckabee traveled Saturday to Tebe, a Christian Palestinian town that, according to the Times of Israel, residents say has endured a wave of assaults by Israeli settlers in recent weeks. The attacks include a fire set near the ruins of the Church of St. George, which church leaders described as among the most severe incidents to date. In a statement, Huckabee said to commit an act of sacrilege by desecrating a place that is supposed to be a place of worship. It is an act of terror and it is a crime. There should be consequences, and it should be harsh consequences because it is one of the last bastions of our civilization, the places where we worship. Harvard University appeared in federal court today challenging $2.6 billion in funding cuts by the Trump administration. Sagar Magadi reports.
A pivotal hearing in Harvard's standoff with President Trump has ended. The school's asking a judge to reverse a series of Trump administration federal funding freezes, arguing their retaliation for Harvard rejecting administration demands over fighting anti-Semitism. A government lawyer says the administration has the power to cancel research grants if an institution violates presidential directives. The judge pushed back, saying the government's offered no documentation to show the school has or has not taken enough steps to fight anti-Semitism. She says the consequences of that in terms of constitutional law are staggering. Sagar Magani, Washington.
The Food and Drug Administration has named a longtime pharmaceutical executive to run the agency's drug program. Dr. George Tidmarsh is the founder and former CEO of several drug makers. He was named today to run the FDA Center for Drugs, which employs nearly 6,000 staffers. His appointment comes a month after the center's acting director announced her retirement. As the agency's top drug regulator, Tidmarsh would be tasked with following through on a number of commitments by the Trump administration. That includes reviewing the 25-year-old approval of the abortion pill mifepristone. And that's Newsmakers for this Monday, July 21st, 2025 edition. I'm Keith Black.